Hey! Stacks. See, that's the cat door he ripped out. That's a new one. We just got about a week ago. Stacks.
I can't take that prey drive out of him, but I can certainly give you the fundamental obedience to manage the situation. All right, so now you're going to work on the final, which is the leave it.
Leave it. Leave it.
Good. Hello everybody and welcome back to the coolest dog training channel right here on YouTube. I'm Tom Davis, America's Canine Educator. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we have a case that we hear about a lot. We have a dog that is chasing a cat. It's a new addition to the family, and obviously it's creating a ton of stress within the household. So as you guys know, I've done a lot of these cat and dog integrations, and we've been really successful in the past, and I'm hoping we can do that here today. As you know, we don't have a ton of cats running around the Upstate Canine Academy, so we're doing it in-home. We're about to go in and meet the dog and the owners and see what we can do for them. Hello.
Hey, come on in.
I'm Tom.
Fred.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
We have a challenge here.
Yeah, I heard. So let's see what we can do. Let's go have a seat actually, and we'll talk about what's going on.
Great, come on in. So we've had Stacks for a couple of weeks. He was in a shelter and he's about a year old. Great dog. We love him. He's been a handful. But when it comes to the cat, because we've had Tony, the cat, for a while now. And
how old is Tony?
Tony's probably about 7 years old, 8 years old.
Oh,
so we've had him for a while. He knows the house. He's comfortable in the house. And he pretty much ran the house until we brought Stacks home.
Perfect.
And it was difficult from the beginning because of how he just sees Tony as a prey. And no matter what we do, no matter how we interact with the dog, there is just no way Stacks will just feel comfortable around Tony.
So what does he do? Does he like chase him? Is he try to hang?
He chases him, and he chases him with a lot of vengeance, with this ire that he just wants to. I don't think he would, because he has cornered him a couple of times. Yeah. Or once actually that he kind of got a little out of hand, and he didn't go after him and try to kill him.
You just think it's a game.
I'm hoping it was a game, and I hope it is a game, but it's gotten to the point where it's a bit scary because we just don't want anything to happen. We're trying to get the two of them to cooperate and live in the house in peace.
Okay. Hey.
Hey! See, that's the cat door he ripped out. That's a new one. We just got about a week ago. Stacks.
So I always like to tell people in the integration process, like in your case, you're bringing in an adult dog to the house. Now, if you have a puppy, this is a little different because puppies really can't do a lot of damage. They might chase the cat around and it might be cute, but they typically, in experiences like this, they typically grow up like my dogs. They're all 100 pounds or more. Once they grow up with the animal together, then they really just have a playful relationship. When you integrate a new dog that's maybe a year or older or 6 months or older, you have to make sure that it's safe for the cat. So making sure that you're integrating with safety precautions. So some of those things will include like baby gates. And in your case, your dog is big enough where baby gate's not going to work. He'll jump right over that thing, blow right through it. If you have a smaller dog, you can use a baby gate. And what that does is it's like when you put a new fish into a fish tank, it takes 24 hours for them to integrate into that tank and get used to the water, if you will. So that helps a lot with the integration process. It keeps them safe. It keeps the cat feeling a little safe. They're not being chased. If your cat can jump up on things, that's a little different too. That provides them a little bit of safety. But you got to make sure that if you are getting an adult dog, especially for you guys at home, you need to make sure that when you are bringing an adult dog in, that you have those safety precautions in place. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to throw up what an X pen is in the corner here on the screen, because an X pen is basically like, some people use them for puppy raising, where it's like a really big play pen for a baby. Yes. But you can get them up to 4 feet, and I'll link a description below. You guys can see what that looks like on Amazon or something. But what that does is it also allows your dog to be in an area that the cat is also associated with. So it's not great for bigger dogs because it is a small area. But if your cat is really comfortable with being in spaces that are smaller as well, you can put your cat in there and just kind of integrate them that way. That way it's a really safe bet and you don't have to worry and stress so much that nothing's going to happen to the cat. Right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab Stax. We're going to get him in here and I'm going to go over some of these really key fundamental principles of obedience that really helps with this. And I think the most important thing for you as a dog owner is to realize that we can't tell a fish not to swim. And in this case, it means like I can't take that prey drive out of him, but I can certainly give you the fundamental obedience to manage the situation. To say like, hey buddy, I know what you want to do, but I have to teach you these things. And right now it doesn't sound like you guys have any structure like within what you're doing. He's kind of running the roost, yeah?
He is. Like I said, if we don't take certain precautions, it's
right.
going to turn into a
yeah.
bad thing.
So the obedience portion is not only going to help you guys with managing this dog-cat situation and helping them integrate, but it's also going to be an outstanding way for you guys to get to know each other. And it's great obedience anyway. I mean, everybody should have the control. And what you'll see also too is this will transfer to your life. You have friends over, you have family over. Right. It is cute when a dog comes up and says, hey, I love you, but it's not going to be cute when they're jumping and they're barking, they're overstimulated, they're darting out the door. You really want to make sure that everything that you do with your dog is structured, and that way you want them to be a dog, be funny and cute. But when you say, hey buddy, I need a little bit of focus here, you need to be able to do that. So these exercises are going to be crucial across the board, not only for the dog in the cat situation, but just across the board with your relationship with the dog. Oh, I know. Sit. Good boy. I know. Good boy. Good boy. I know. I know. Okay. Okay. Stax, come. So the three things I like to teach dogs for this type of stuff is very basic. The place command, the recall, which is the come command, and then the leave it command. So the place command is basically a targeted area like this bed here that we have set up. So it could be a bed, it could be a cot, anything other than the ground. And what we want to be able to do is say, hey dog, go there. Because what that does is it initially takes away and decompresses that pressure of him going like, where's the cat? So if you say, again, like we talked about before, I know what you want to do, you're a dog, you have a prey drive, but here's what I want you to do, and it'll decompress that prey drive. So what the recall does is exactly how it sounds. So when he's out searching for the cat and Tony's kind of running away and hiding, you can recall him to you, which will then allow you to also decompress that hunt drive, that prey drive, and basically break the attention of him constantly frantically looking for the cat. So last but not least will be the leave it command. The leave it command is going to be universally used for pretty much anything you do not want him engaged in. That's going to come at the very end when we bring Tony out. Hopefully we can get him out of his scared place. And we can then say, hey Stax, leave it. And then for him to disengage off of Tony to redirect his attention. All right, so this is Tony. So we're going to really practice the leave it command. So you got to remember, Tony is in your hands. I have the ball.
Stax, please.
Good. Good.
Good place.
All right, now you're going to let him out. All right, guys, it's time for the final moment where we're actually going to get Tony the cat out.
Wait,
and we're going to...
Do you think he's ready?
Yeah, I think he's ready. I think that you guys worked really hard, and I think that... You don't think he's ready?
If you think
you got to
he's
listen,
ready,
you got to trust the process.
If you think he's ready,
I think he's ready.
We have worked hard on it. If you think he's ready, I'm ready.
I think he's ready. So as I was saying, we're going to get Tony the cat out, and we're going to try this out for real.
Get cut up.
Good. All right. So now what you're going to do is now we got the cat out. What I need you to do is you're going to...
This is already better.
Yeah. You're going to call him backwards, and you're going to tell him the place. So recall, walk backwards.
Place.
Good. Down. Stay.
Good place. Good place.
Stay.
Stay.
All right, so now you're going to work on the final, which is the leave it.
Leave it. Leave it.
Good. All right, Fred, so now you're going to recall him to you.
Stacks, come.
Good. Now send him to his place.
Stacks, place. Oh.
Good.
Stacks, place.
Good. So now what I want you to do is...
Good leave. Stacks, good leave. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, now,
Good boy.
Christine, why don't you just get up and just walk that way, and he's going to follow Christine and the cat. Tell him to leave it.
Leave it.
Good. Let him out a little bit. Let him out a little bit. Break.
Break.
Good. Stop. Nope. Got to let him out, so we got to do a recall.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do it again. So put him back.
Stacks, place.
So you let him out, have him here, and we're going to do that whole process again, okay?
Stacks, break.
Good. Let him go. Hold. Recall him.
Stacks, come.
Good. Come.
Stacks, place.
Good. Wonderful. So see how nice that is?
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so it's a little better than getting dragged to the cat door every time.
Hey, hey, hey! Stacks!
So those three things with the, hey, come back to me because I know you're interested,
Yep.
and then giving him a job of like, this is where I want you to be because Tony's got to live his life too,
Yep.
and then you telling him to leave it to disengage him to say like, okay, I won't go, will really, really help you guys in the future. Okay. And then again, what it does is it allows him to actually start associating Tony with like, hey, maybe this isn't so bad, and then eventually the goal is for them to coexist. And if not, you have the ability to manage this as long as you want to. Yeah. And it's really easy with that obedience.
The whole quality of life is going to be different in this house with Tony being able to, walk around
Right.
the house, do what he has to do, and having him under control.
So you're not completely out of the woods yet. There's still a lot of work that you need to do, but now you're in a situation, you have the tools to manage it, and you're going to be a lot more successful now. Instead of just having him run around and be a shepherd, now he's going to be a shepherd with structure and control.
Yes, I can see it. I can see we have the tools. There's no doubt about it, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah,
Really.
you're welcome. Thank you guys so very much for joining me here today on my channel. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of this video. Peace.